Welcome to the second part of my diving adventures in Indonesia. So for this one, turtles and cephalopods. However, first up we got some fish. I was hand holding this and I stayed down for about 2 minutes just filming all of these fish here. I thought it was an amazing amount of fish. It's just because there's something different underwater and they're also curious. They come to have a look. But they usually come after about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, so. Right, what we got here? Squid, Bigfin, Reef squid. Cool, very cool, on a night dive. We see them a lot. Another Bigfin Reef squid. This one here, however, was probably the best footage I have ever captured myself. And that was just on a standard camera as well. That's insane. Apparently they can live for 315 days. That's insane. Almost 10 months. But they're hunted a lot in Asia and stuff, so, you know, it's calamari. That's what they call them. Very good stuff. I've never had it. I don't really like it. I think that was me trying to get the attention of my dive buddies. Because that there's an octopus. You see it? That big brown thing? That brown thing is not coral, it's not sponge, it's an octopus. Because it's moving. And there was an octopus and now it crawled away. And then my friends came over and they saw it and they were like, oh, it's gone. This is actually a second octopus on a different day. They change colors. I was trying to see if I could film it so that you can see the black change color to the gray change color. But really it's one of those things that you just have to like speed up a lot for it to be interesting. I don't know why I didn't speed up this footage. I probably should have done it. Anyway, there's a documentary called My Octopus Teacher, which is a man going to the same dive spot every day. Oh, see, now it's black. And I thought that was an amazing document. I mean, if you're into like, not just octopus, but just ocean life in general, definitely watch My Octopus Teacher. It's an amazing piece of movie. Next up, we got a cuttlefish. They're so cute. These two small ones. They were the smallest ones we saw on this whole dive, and I didn't come up and film them until like 10 minutes. I'm not kidding, like they were sitting there for ages. I was just waiting, like, come on guys, what do you, like, it's just two cuttlefish, let's go. But they were so small. And then this cuttlefish here, I saw as well, but it had stripes across the back, like literally two black stripes just straight across, which I thought was really cool. This is the same cuttlefish, I just cut out a bit of footage. And you will see as we swim along here that it changes color to yellow, which is actually quite interesting because I had never thought that they could turn yellow at all. And now this one here, I thought was an interesting piece of footage because you can see it pulls in water to the cuttle bone. They have one bone in the whole back. It's very lightweight. So they put water in there, fills it up, and they can control the buoyancy by letting water out or taking water in, which is pretty cool. And then this cuttlefish here. I snorkeled almost every morning and every afternoon after diving and a whole day. And like, because of the reason is literally like you never know what you get to see. And this time I found this cuttlefish and it seemed to be hunting. It was hunting for food between these corals. And I don't know if you can see it, but there are small fish in those corals that are swimming around. And it's trying to see if they can get the small little fish. You will see it's changing colors a lot. I was just sitting above it, literally, what is this, 1.5 meters? It's not even that deep at all. And it was just browsing. It's like, do I want sardines today or do I want damselfish? Can't decide. Maybe in the next aisle. And the coral here actually is a fire coral. When you touch it, it creates a burning sensation like touching stinging nettles that you would find alongside the road or in a forest somewhere. It's fine, honestly. I touched them many times. Obviously not on purpose. It's always been an accident, but I mean, come on, they're everywhere. So here we go, a bit closer footage. See the color changes a lot? I actually dove down to see if I could... Oh, here it comes. It comes towards me. Oh, hello. Hello, little cuttlefish. Am I interesting? Yeah, that's right. No, you can't eat me. I'm sorry. Please just go back to what you were doing. And now it gets all... And now it gets all defensy. Defensy? Is that a word? Well, it definitely changes color a lot to be more threatening. I think. I don't know. This is some really interesting footage, and it's like, bye. This is a completely different cuttlefish on a different day. And this one was actually properly hunting for food. You see this? I could look at this just forever. It actually really works. It's literally like hypnotizing. It's entrancing. I could just look at this and be like, get eaten, you know? It's insane how it works. You'd think it only works on fish because they're so stupid, but man, I was completely entranced by this. It never caught anything. But look at it. Just look at it. That's insane. How does it do that? But then honestly, there was a thing that... Yeah, right there. What the heck was that? Sounded like a bomb going off. Probably was, to be honest. And now... everything just defense state, back to looking like a rock. Oh, squids are done. Turtles now. Also again, I'm out snorkeling. I saw this turtle with its head stuck in the corals. I came from the other direction actually, and I thought this looks super weird. What is going on? Is it stuck? Does it need help? And I swam closer and it's like, nah, it doesn't need help. So then I just pulled out my camera, started filming it. And it was just getting some nice seagrass or something down there. They must have been really good. But this is all fire coral. The whole thing is just fire coral. I don't think turtles have a very good perception for fire corals, but... that's the... How often do you see that, honestly? Then it saw me, I was like, phew! I had no idea they could swim that fast. And again, Hawksbill turtles. Apparently, they are all different. It's like a fingerprint. Their face, their shells, their fins, everything is identically unique. There we go, it's all unique to each individual turtle. So you can identify which ones you got on the reef, which is really cool. So that's why I actually filmed this turtle. Close up of the face, close up of the shell, just because it was sitting there anyway. And I thought, you know, why not? Since it's already so chill. And turns out we had close to 20 or 30 turtles, different turtles on the reef. For a long span of time, obviously. I found this turtle here a long time before everyone else did. And I was just sitting there looking at it, and then everyone else came over and they disturbed it, and then it started swimming. So now it came over to me to look and see like, oh, you bastard. It's your fault, everything. And then it just swam away. I love that footage, by the way. The footage was amazing. And then we got green turtles. Their shells are very different, and everyone always says, oh, green turtles, you can tell by their beak and their fins and all that stuff. And I'm just like, wait, look at the shell. Look at the shell. It is clean. It is fresh. It is perfect. Whereas Hawksbill turtles are full of fuzzy stuff, and green turtles are not full of fuzzy stuff. So that's how I tell them apart. It's a lot easier. But anyway, you can see the beak as well. They're more rounded. Not like an actual hawk. This one's got a couple of barnacles on it as well. And there's actually quite a current here, so maybe that's why it's sitting behind this big piece of fan coral? Not sure. Oh, that's the footage. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed. That was part 2, and I will see you again in part 3, where we will talk about some other things.